recording there. Oh, that was delightful.
All right, how do I start this?
I
will not.
It's
prepare.
well, at first it goes, the world's coming to an end.
All right, welcome. How's it going, everybody? I don't care. All right.
I love it.
My name is Andrew. Welcome to the impending Doomcast.
Yeah.
I am here joined by Chris,
Hi.
who is a regular, and I am joined by Kayleen, who is not a regular.
She's a guest.
She is a guest.
She's what we call a special guest to this program.
Exactly.
And
Because no one's here.
No,
That's
no
why.
one is here. It is literally the secret Avengers, the ones that
my
nobody
God,
cares
yeah.
about.
The people that the people that no one cared about.
Exactly.
Who's Scarlet Witch? I didn't care about her.
I can't hear anymore.
You can't hear?
anymore? That's weird.
How about
Technical difficulties on the podcast.
is it
Like,
maybe? Hold on.
wait, I can hear you.
I can hear a presence.
You can't hear me?
Oh wait, no.
Okay, now you're good. All right,
All right,
just
yeah, you're
don't
good.
touch the headphones.
Don't touch the headphones.
All right. Yeah, so today's going to be kind of lax. Don't expect much from it. We're just going to be talking about games.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of like a games wrap-up for the
For the year. Well,
the
for
year.
the year so far.
yeah, so
So.
far. Because there hasn't, 6 months in.
Exactly. So.
So we're going to have some not-so-current but very eventful.
Exactly.
Pretty sure that's what we're going to have.
So.
What do we got on the docket?
News. I had it right here. Okay. Well, this isn't really games related, but
That's fine.
you guys did you guys see what was the movie? I forgot the movie, but you know who J.K. Simmons is?
Oh, are you talking about Whiplash?
Yes, Whiplash.
Yeah.
So J.K. Simmons is going to be playing Gordon in Commissioner Gordon in the new Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And the man is 61 and he's doing fantastic. But there's a photo going around right now where he looks fucking jacked.
Yeah, he is.
He looks fucking ripped.
He is
I have
fucking
a picture right
fit,
here,
man.
and he looks.
Yeah.
He looks scary.
I'll put it up on the thing. But oh my god, him and Bryan Cranston, they're both 60 and they are like
That's crazy.
really like they can, if they need to, they can work out, man.
If they need to, they can kick our asses if they
Exactly.
want to. They can kick anyone's ass.
Bryan Cranston goes to raves.
Really?
He was at a I think he was at EDC last year. And
what
he
the hell?
he showed up.
Was he cosplaying as Jesse?
No, he
That
was.
would've been great.
No, he showed up and he hopped up on stage with Above and Beyond and another like huge DJ group. It was fucking dope.
What the fuck?
And
That's so weird.
I know, but he just hangs out, kind of like how Jamie Lee Curtis is like a huge nerd
oh yeah.
because she goes on like
Oh.
she like cosplays. She cosplayed as Vega recently.
Oh, she cosplayed for the World of Warcraft event, right?
Yeah, she did. She was there
She
as
was like all in green.
Yeah, I can't remember who she was there as. I'll put it up there. But yeah, I am super fucking pumped for JK as the new Gordon because
That's
cool.
I mean I liked what's his name? Who was the last Commissioner Gordon?
It was
in the Nolan films.
what's his name?
But you know I'm
I know who you're talking.
He'll be up there
Gary Oldman.
Gary
There you
Oldman,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Gary Oldman.
because he
was
was
great.
great. But I think it's just because I've been missing JK from my Spider-Man when
Oh, yeah.
when he was Jay Jonah. So I'm like, we'll get my mustachioed man back.
But the thing in the picture is like he's got like a full like hobo. He's got like a full hobo beard. Bald.
I think that's
Yeah.
just how he
So he's
likes
just
to
like-
roll.
He's ready to go.
He is ready to go. I'm gonna knock this over. I swear to
You're gonna
God.
knock down that shot top.
Not
swear.
sponsored.
Yeah. But that was really cool that I saw earlier today.
Yeah.
Also, since this is like the wrap up of the year so far,
Basically, yeah.
I do have some game stories.
Okay.
So, normally when games do come out, some games do get exclusivity towards certain consoles.
Like when what was it?
Like pretty much like all of Uncharted
Yes.
is exclusive to Sony.
Yeah.
Gears of War is exclusive to Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox.
I just saw an article earlier today that says that developers are now going to go more multi-platform.
Really?
Yeah. So
Ones that were previously.
ones that were previously exclusive.
Oh,
So
okay.
one example was Supermassive Games that did Until Dawn. Did you
Oh,
guys play
right,
that?
right, right.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear about that?
No, I know about that game. Yeah.
So they just put in an article saying that we're thinking of going multi-platform now because everybody
Right.
should enjoy the games.
Yeah.
And same thing with with the developers of Quantum Break.
Oh, really?
They want to do they want to branch out more to
Quantum
other
Break.
systems.
Yeah, that was Xbox exclusive,
That was-
right?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. it was.
I didn't play it. I don't know.
didn't play it.
But
I'll-
I heard it was fun, except for the episodes of the TV show were like a slog to
Really?
get through sometimes. That's what I've heard. I haven't played it. I don't have an Xbox One, so I don't know.
well.
Well.
Oh well.
But I enjoy that actually because
It was cool.
I mean, exclusives do make people want to go to a console. That's most of the reason why I bought a PS4 was I was like, okay, I know that the next Uncharted's going to be on there, and other what is the when it first came out, Infamous. Infamous was exclusive, so I was like, I need my Infamous, so I bought it for that.
Yeah,
But
it was a really good game.
with the multi-platform, do you kind of see stuff just going? And this is something that I've thought about for a while, like becoming streaming services. So instead of a console, eventually you'll just have like, or maybe you'll have a console, but it's just like an everything box, but you'll just stream certain games from it. So you'll be like, okay, the next Uncharted game is going to be out on the PlayStation streaming service.
Right.
Because they already kind of have that with the PlayStation Now. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's PlayStation Now.
Would you guys do stuff like that? Would you, stream? Would you get just a single box and stream stuff from it, or would you rather have like just one console and then get stuff that whatever happens to go to it?
If it's able to run everything, then yeah. If it's able to run
Yeah.
games that look like Uncharted, that look like
Oh, I'm sure.
that look great, then yeah,
Yeah.
totally. If
I
it's-
don't know. I don't think I would like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Do you just
I don't know.
it doesn't seem good?
Yeah. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Alrighty. Yeah.
You'd rather have everything on. You'd rather have everything. I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm pulling a blank. I don't know, but yeah.
No, you're good.
I get you.
I lost
lo-
my thought.
I love you,
I
bro.
lost my thought.
I love you,
No.
bro.
Don't look at me.
Oh, I'm gonna continue to look at you until you melt.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, that's all I got for news. Da-da-da. No. Yeah, that's all I got. But yeah.
I know that there was some. Shit! I have on the tip of my tongue. The on your note of things going just all platforms, like these developers are going to be making stuff for all platforms. A lot of games like Rocket League and even Overwatch, these devs are thinking about taking these games that were you would just play with the people on that same console. They're thinking about doing it cross now. So people who play on Xbox would play PS4, and people on that play Rocket League, they're thinking about trying to bring it all in PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, which I think is really dope because
Like cross-platform.
just all cross-platform play, and that's going into what I was saying, where it's all just going to be singular, and it's like I told you I was almost going to.
Fuck. Holy shit.
I-
Relax.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I
But
hope
it
you're
is
good.
going to be, pretty soon, just all one console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as we want it to or don't want it to, it's going to happen eventually. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And one thing I wanted to ask you guys before we get into like the more topic of like what games have we played is do you guys think with E3 coming up, do you care at all? Like, do you watch any of the streams, or do you just go online later and just be like, oh, what did they announce? Okay, cool, that's coming out, and I'm done. Do you care about the presentation of it all?
I usually just watch it after.
Okay,
they
yeah.
announce, yeah.
But do you watch like the whole stream?
No.
Yeah, you probably
No.
just look at like the highlights,
Like,
right?
yeah.
I just look at the trailers.
You just
I
look at the trailers.
I just find out after,
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, it's happening.
Yeah.
that's fine.
So then my question then is, does E3 matter?
I feel like it does.
I mean,
Good question.
It's awkward.
yeah, I know, because it seems like it doesn't. From those answers, if the people just announce a game, isn't that good enough?
But I'm sure there's people who like really enjoy watching the
Oh
whole
no, I'm
thing.
sure. Yeah, there's a culture around it, but I'd say for most people, it is really just for the fans though.
Yeah.
And that fan base, I feel like, is growing smaller and smaller with how many people are backing out. Nintendo's barely going to be there. Is Ubisoft barely going to be there? There's a couple people that are just barely going to be there. Do you think that it's like...
Or like how they did it last year where they had like their own conference.
Yeah, because Nintendo did just like a direct. They weren't really a presence. They didn't show up and do a stage show.
Yeah.
They filmed something prior and then just released that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, normally before to me when I guess I was younger, it used
Right.
to be a big thing. It was like, oh man, it's E3, I get to hear everything.
Yeah.
That's when, G4 was still a TV channel.
Yeah.
And I like, oh, okay, I'm gonna tune in at like 8 a.m. on my summer, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm gonna check out all these games that are coming out. Cool, awesome.
Yeah.
And then now it's like
It was a
since-
great way to start the
it was-
summer.
It was great. It was like, holy shit, all this stuff is coming out. Now it's just like, okay, cool, trailer. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm just gonna go play it.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's just from us growing older.
Yeah. Well,
Do
yeah.
you think kids now actually watch it
Yes.
on the online?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
I think I do. Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
No?
Here, how about eat that mic a little bit? Like move that a little bit closer.
Gross.
There you go. I mean, you can. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, should we just get into then what we think is going to show up at E3? Because I know that some stuff has
down.
already been announced. So what would you guys want to see announced next week? Even though this will be out by the time that E3 started. What do you want to see?
Well, yeah. Like when this episode comes out, it's the day E3 starts.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what I want to come out right now.
Because I know some stuff has already been announced. Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs 2. Mafia 3.
Well, Mafia 3 did get already announced, but that was a while ago. But yeah, a lot of stuff is already being announced before E3. What would you want to see just as a surprise? Something that you've been looking forward to, like a sequel, anything.
Quiet Mountain.
What the fuck?
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that
it's
is.
It's supposed to be Silent Hills, but it's Quiet Mountain. Get it?
Oh.
No, like, I want...
Break
Okay.
this bottle over his head.
Shut up. Let me drink. Let me get drunk before... No. No, what I really want announced and what I'm really looking forward to is... Do you know who Hideo Kojima is?
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that? That's... I want to see what his next game is.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
They've
want to
been
see what it
teasing
is.
something.
He keeps putting out posters of this dude in a fucking astronaut suit, a skull astronaut suit. And
Yeah.
it looks fucking awesome. I want to know what it is.
He's got a good art team.
What the fuck is it? He keeps saying new graphics, new gameplay, new.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
He's
it?
also been touring a bunch of different developers
Yeah.
all over the world. He's just been going to studios and been like, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty cool over there. Yeah, that's dope.
This is dope.
So it's he's doing his usual secret thing.
Yeah.
And I do want to know, but then again, I don't know if I'm going to play it because now I barely have time for a lot of games. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it just hypothetically as something that I'll admire more than likely. But it is, it's really annoying because he does that all the fucking time.
Yeah. He always does.
Yeah. One thing I'm looking forward to is because they announced it last year. I want to see more from Tim Schafer. I want to know more about
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts 2 because I loved the first Psychonauts,
Yeah.
and I really want to see more of that. I
I
want to see.
actually didn't play the first one.
You didn't play the first one?
No.
Oh, it's like
I didn't either.
I'm sure on like the stores and stuff because I bought it online for like $5. You could probably find it on the other stores for like really cheap. It's such a fun game. It's like a. When did it come out? It was a while ago.
2004.
5, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic platformer. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and
It looks fun.
now they announced the second one. I'm like really pumped, so I want to see more from that. I want to see more from Deus Ex, the next Deus Ex,
Ooh.
because I was a huge fan of that one, and I haven't seen much.
You haven't been.
I
keeping
haven't
up with
really
it?
kept up. I'm waiting for like a.
It looks fucking sick.
I bet.
It looks awesome.
What else? Pipe Dream is Red Dead 2. because
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're going to announce it because they don't show anything at E3. Typically, Rockstar doesn't do anything for E3, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is something that I would really like for them to show.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I want that.
It would probably be at like one of the other press conferences, like Sony's being like, oh, by the way, Rockstar's rolling this out. We're going to get all the DLC for that first. Boom. Look at our dicks.
No, don't do that again. Don't.
Hey, I gotta do it if Daniel's not going to be here.
Don't do. Oh,
If
well.
nobody's going to be here,
Hi, Daniel.
leaving us all alone.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi,
How
Daniel.
are you? And he'll say something.
I mean, the microphone's black, so.
Oh, damn. That's true.
No, it's good enough. That works.
This is
Hey
Daniel.
guys,
This is Daniel.
I'm a black man.
Like we said at the beginning, this is a really lax podcast because there's only 3 people here.
Yeah.
So we're just
We don't
talking
give a
nonsense
shit.
right now. So
And it's also purely about games and other shit that most people might tune out about. So, you know what? If it's not for you, that's fine. You know, just do whatever you want.
yeah, Kayleen.
Don't attack her. She's here. She chose to show
She
up.
chose to be here.
Exactly.
That's true. Okay. I'll just shut up now.
Yeah. So, I guess. What time are we at?
What are we at?
We're almost at 20 minutes.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be an hour long.
That's true.
Well, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Well, like on the topic of video games.
Yeah.
Has there ever been like a has there anything weird happened to you guys whenever you're playing video games? Like had like a parent walk in and like, oh, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you watching? Or like anything like that happen to you guys?
I have some weird stories about video games. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not necessarily like people walking in, but.
But like just like weird stuff that happens like as you're playing. Or, like,
So yeah, I don't understand this. There are certain games like it didn't happen much with this new Uncharted, but for whatever reason, there are certain games like the old Uncharted games,
Yeah.
like a lot of single player games that I play.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, if I'm playing them and I'm just sitting there like focusing in on the game,
Yeah.
I'll like if I step away for a sec, like oh I need to go get a drink of water or something. I get up, I then start to feel a headache right in the front here, right in the front of my head. And like I feel like I've been clenching my jaw for the whole time and I hadn't even noticed.
Wow.
That shit
weird.
happens to me when I play single player games. Not any other game, except for like those single player, like really intense games. It's real weird.
It's really
I
weird.
mean, I can see why it would happen.
Yeah, because you just like you're zoning in on your. But yeah, it happened to me when I started noticing it when I got really into the second Borderlands. That's when I really noticed it starting to happen to me.
Oh, wow.
Before that, no clue. Probably didn't do it, but no. And it's something similar, but way back in the day, all I had was a Wii. There was a time when I didn't have a GameCube. I didn't have anything else. I just had a Wii. And I can't remember if I actually bought the game or if my friend was letting me borrow it. But I had like Call of Duty like Airborne for a Wii.
God.
So
fuck?
it was like a side Call of Duty title for Wii that I was just playing on my fucking TV in my living room.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a TV in my room yet. So I was just playing it. And the blinds were drawn. My parents were out in the yard doing something. And as soon as they came in, they're like, Chris, what are you? Like some kind of like hobbit kind
my
of
God, no.
creature hiding in the dark? And I'm like, God. Because seriously, they opened the blinds and the light shined in. I was like, oh, God. It was legit like Hobbit status at that point.
That's so bad.
Well, not Hobbit. Gollum.
Gollum
status.
status.
There you go. It was sad. It was real sad.
oh my God.
So that's something similar.
I had a. That's
Yes.
really funny. No, I had
The class wants to know.
the class. Yes, show and tell. So
Yay.
so I had a thing happen one time where I was in my living room. I was home alone playing. It was Batman. I was playing Batman.
Arkham?
Arkham.
Or
Batman Arkham. This is like a little while ago.
the first Arkham?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
So I was playing, and I was getting really mad because I was doing the challenges.
Okay.
And my thing was, I'm a platinum this game. I'm gonna get all the trophies.
Yeah.
Fucking do everything. So I started getting really pissed,
Okay.
down to the point where I'm like cursing.
Oh,
Cursing
God.
really. I'm like, fuck this.
Parents come in like,
Fuck that.
No, Andrew, stop it.
It's a little worse.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm done. I don't want to play this shit anymore. I started slamming in my coffee table. I was like, fuck this shit.
Oh, my God. You're so violent.
I didn't know that my door was open. I didn't know that my door was open. And lo and behold, I hear like knock on my door. Hello, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Christ with us for a minute? It was a Jehovah's Witness that showed up at my house. He was literally like right there. And I was like, I just turned like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the moment of realizing like, oh fuck, I've been cursing like a sailor,
Like
this
a motherfucker.
like a motherfucker this entire time, and then have a
Oh my
Jehovah's Witness at
god.
my door, like probably like listening to everything.
That's amazing.
I kind of think I figured that he was waiting there for me to stop.
Oh yeah.
Because he didn't say it like immediately. He was just as soon as I was done like ranting and everything, was like fuck this. I was there sitting there
He's
for a
sitting there
minute.
going, "This man needs to be saved."
I was sitting there for a minute and I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize what I did at the time.
Oh man.
So I go to the door and he immediately tells me, he's like, oh, you're watching the football game, huh? I'm like, there's no fucking football games on Saturdays. There's no football games on Saturday mornings. What the fuck? You know what I'm doing. So he's like, oh, he gives me the pamphlet. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I just close the door slowly.
Don't be rude to the man. He waited for you.
It was so awkward.
That's
it was really
amazing.
awkward. Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
It's not really. When
No,
you're
for me,
cursing at a man of God.
for me to hear that story is great.
Does anything like that happen to you?
Yeah, Kayleen, did you curse at a Mormon?
Oh, no. Not in the Mormon.
No.
No.
I mean, there's nothing that I can think of.
No.
Really? You were a good child when you
Pretty
played games?
peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, answer me this. Did you grow up playing video games, or like is this like a thing that you've done recently? Well, like not recently, like years, I guess. I don't know.
Something that you picked up
Yeah,
later.
it's just something I picked up like a little bit.
Kind of a bit of both, because growing up I did play video games, but it was more like Mario.
Okay,
Okay.
so a lot of the classic simple stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zelda,
Right.
games like that.
But nothing intense, like none of the PC games and none of the like StarCrafts or Warcrafts or
no,
anything
not
like that.
until like later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so that's actually something that we could go into. What did you start with? What console or what thing did you start with?
If you remember.
If I remember correctly, the first thing I played was Halo on the Xbox 360.
Oh dang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think the next one was actually Uncharted 1, the first one.
Oh shit.
It had been out for a while, but then like,
Okay.
somebody let me borrow it. And I was like, okay, I'll give this a try.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I fell in love with it.
Nice. Very cool.
And yeah.
Because I had a similar experience. I grew up playing a lot of just Nintendo games because my parents were like, okay, you're going to watch Nickelodeon Disney Channel and you're only going to play games that are like cartoony as well. So that's Mario, Zelda, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I started with, when I first started original Game Boy, but the first like anything outside of that spectrum for me was, oh God, I think it was also, I can't remember what I got first. My PS, no, it had to have been my Xbox. So I got an Xbox 360 a while after it came out. This was like when the Slim came out, the second model, and I got Reach. I think was like the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the first like game outside of Nintendo that I had gotten and really played through, and I fucking loved Reach. I didn't play any of their Halos other than like multiplayer at a friend's house, but Reach was the shit.
It's really funny because with Halo 1, for somehow some dude at school, when I was in 9th grade, had a copy of it like on a USB drive.
Really?
So
that's
we
dope.
go in the library and like copy each file on the computers. And since it was all
Dude,
like
I had something similar.
it was all like local servers, and we just be like, all right, oh, you died, all right, let's tag in. So then so all the computers would be occupied. And if you if you look at the screens, because
Yeah.
the screens are like on the desk,
Yeah.
you just look and be like, these guys are playing Halo. What the hell? It was great though.
Yeah, I had something similar because we had because I did like multimedia arts and design stuff at my high school. We had like a room for that stuff
Oh, okay.
with a bunch of computers, and I think like 4 or 5 of them had Halo, the original, on there. I never played with people, but I remember one day going in there and being like, there's like 2 other people doing homework in there, and I had to do homework as well. So I went in, did the stuff, and I was like, there's fucking Halo in here? What the fuck? So I opened it up, and I was like looking around, making sure nobody was gonna like catch me.
Am I gonna get in trouble?
Yeah, but I just started playing a little bit of Halo, just like the beginning portion of the story mode. But I was like, fuck, man, do people?
This is awesome.
Yeah. And that was that was so long ago. That was sophomore year
Wow.
for me. That was that was a while ago. But
Really?
so did you start with like Xbox and stuff?
No,
or-
I started off with Nintendo 64.
Oh wow.
Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started there, and like my dad just bought it. Like we have old pictures of like me playing the games. and all
Right.
that. So started with the 64, and then after that, I just
Boosted it from there.
just kept going. So I went from 64, PS2, PS3, and then now PS4.
Okay.
I always played Sony. I was at Sony. So
Interesting.
I never.
I mean, that makes sense. You know, you getting that trophy.
Yeah.
Gotta hold all the trophies.
Yeah. No. But, yeah. That's my thing. That
Yeah.
I just
Because I was a Nintendo kid for so long. But I was mobile Nintendo kid. I really didn't have a console
Okay.
until a while later. So I was, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, DS, every model of like handheld, I would usually upgrade to that and get all the games accordingly. The first, but I still played, at friends' houses, at school, all that stuff, all the different consoles. But I didn't get a GameCube until I was, shit.
Until they're freaking expensive now.
Are
because
they,
they're
oh
so-
yeah, because it's like a collector's item basically.
yeah.
Yeah, they got one over there, not mine, but roommates.
It's mine now.
He doesn't even play it. I want it so
All
bad.
right, cool. I'm taking it. Awesome. Thanks. Thanks for that info, dude.
Hey man, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
He won't miss it.
No, he won't.
He won't.
He doesn't play it.
We'll go play Smash. I'm looking at it right now.
He got that melee though. I want it. Okay, so let's get into the games that we played this year so far. The real meat of it. So first and foremost, we've all played Uncharted 4. So that's definitely on our list of like ones that we played and that are really fucking good. What are your general thoughts
Amazing.
I loved it.
compared
great.
to the previous ones? How good?
Compared to
Yeah, work it out.
two's great. Two's fucking great.
Right.
4 is on below that level,
but close.
but close.
Okay.
Because 2 for me will forever be the best one.
Interesting.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah. 2's
Even though all the characters look like they have bug eyes.
exactly. Even though they all have fucking bug eyes.
Yeah.
2's the best because of the train sequence, the Nepal sequence, like just
Yeah.
everything. Everything in the game is fucking perfect. 4 is on that level because it looks fucking awesome.
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
it looks
beautiful.
real.
They pushed that fucking hardware. God
It-
damn.
It just looks real, and it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing what they do in that game, and like
The graphics were like at the end of like Toy Story 3
Mm-hmm.
when he goes and drops the toys off. There were scenes of that I was like, that looks like real life. Yeah. That looks like a photograph. Yeah. There were scenes, especially in the Madagascar of 4, that I was like, this is a photograph. This is fucking beautiful. But for me personally,
when the tower's falling down and they're like running,
Yeah.
running sideways, like they're like running through the tower, but it's
Yeah.
like all sideways. Like, what the fuck is this? It's
Yeah,
so awesome.
It's so fucking dope. But for me though, I know a lot of people praise 2, and 2 I was great. For me, 3, I don't know, it felt the most adventure-y to me. There were some amazing set piece moments when you're on the ship, when you're on the cargo plane, when you're in the desert at the fucking Shambhala
Yep.
Palace. There's some great scenes there, but otherwise, other than that, I don't know where I was going with that. Wow. I was going to say the story was bad, but it wasn't because I really like 3. For me, 4, not as many set piece moments. It felt a little too samey throughout.
Okay.
The locations didn't vary because you were in tropical areas a lot of the time.
Right.
When you're at the prison and you're going to find the stuff, that's tropical.
Yeah, that's tropical.
When you're going through the boats, that's tropical. When you eventually reach the island, tropical. Yeah. It's mostly tropical. And then you have the you have the scene at not Switzerland,
at the auction house.
auction house and
Italy.
Ireland.
Oh yeah.
But those were not as those were
They're
not
pretty fast.
they were pretty fast, and they didn't vary themselves
you have to fucking
enough.
climb over every single.
Yeah.
So stupid. That's the
So
one thing.
for me, the set piece moments weren't there.
Yeah.
However, the story was far and away the best Uncharted story I've ever seen. It is so good, so fucking good. And I liked, on a gameplay note, the grappling hook. That definitely
yeah.
felt needed.
I
I
thought
really
that was
enjoyed
really
that. Yeah. What do you think? Where do you rate it as far as Uncharted games?
Like,
Is it your favorite? Is it your second favorite? What?
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's like kind of tied with the second one,
Okay.
which is that one was my favorite.
Right.
So I guess like second first.
All right, so a good tie there. I remember though, I don't know if my experience was tainted by this, but I played 1 and 2 basically on like in a day, one after the other.
Oh shit.
Because I was at a friend's place, just hanging out all day. Played 1, basically beat it. I think my friend finished it, but I played most of it.
damn.
So right there, and then we like went out to eat or something, and came back, and I was spending the night at his place. So I played the second one because he had it. Basically beat that all the way through. So maybe that might have tainted it because I was like getting tired, maybe upset about it. But when I played 3, because it is like a movie, you like it catches you. It's got those good story hooks, so it keeps you engaged. Which is why I played the third one in a night when I got it. I got it for Christmas with my PS3, and so opened it up, turned it on, played it after all the other festivities were done, and then continued to play it until I finished it because I was like, I gotta finish it. I'm so close, and it was just like, so good. This one though, I paced out. I'm a working man. I got to pace my time.
I did the opposite. I just
You
did
binged it?
I did it in 2 settings. I
Oh
was like,
jeez.
That's it.
Oh man.
I need to play this. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I tried to take my time too because I didn't want it to end.
Right.
So yeah, I tried to kind of prolong it.
That's good.
But
And it helps that we're adults and we have other priorities, so you can
Yeah,
kind of.
exactly.
It helps.
we have jobs.
We have things to do.
uh
Oh God, I don't like that. So, any other games you guys played this year that you really, really enjoyed?
Oh wait, there was one thing about Uncharted 4
Okay.
that I wanted to bring up.
Right.
I just didn't like how there were a lot of parts where like you couldn't boost up somebody. It was too high.
Yeah, and you had to grab
So you
the
had to
box.
find, like a crate. Yeah.
I didn't understand that
Oh.
sometimes.
I feel like it was too much.
I felt like those sequences were kind of added to just make the game a little bit longer. And Uncharted is kind of known for that. You kind of have those sequences to make it a little bit longer, but that felt like an especially apparent thing. Really?
I
You
didn't notice that. Well, like, I'm thinking because like each time they
Really?
I
No,
thought
I noticed it
not
a
like
lot.
the boxes specifically, but like just the climbing.
Well, yeah, no.
Climbing
There was a
in
lot of climbing in
general
this.
is Fucking
But the I mean I generally was okay with the climbing. It was just the boxes that didn't make sense to me. Especially if you've got, ruins of things that are breaking all the time, but you have a box
you have a
that has
box.
perfectly working wheels
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
that you could just push. That was kind of, it wasn't something that I was annoyed with at the time of playing, but when it was pointed out later by somebody, I was like,
Yeah, exactly.
wait, the wheels are working. How does that make any fucking sense?
Okay.
I mean, it shouldn't be something that takes you out of the experience, but it is kind of, if you think back, that's like, that shouldn't work.
Yeah.
But it's a game, so who fucking
who
cares?
cares?
Doesn't matter. It's all video
Fucking
games.
matter.
I want to ask you, what are the games you've played that you've liked? Because I already know the one that we're going to talk about next, the one that everybody's talking about.
I mean, this year
Yeah. Have you played anything else?
I haven't.
Okay.
I have work and school.
Anything that you played maybe the previous year, not like the full year, but like from like now until December of last year, because that's still within a year.
That's true.
I mean, it's an older game, but it was
Okay.
the first time I played it. It was Heavy Rain.
Oh shit! What'd you think of that?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
liked it.
pretty, like,
I liked it more than its Beyond Two Souls. It's the one that kind of was the sequel to it ish. But you liked it a lot.
yeah, I like the whole like making decision things.
Yeah,
It was something different.
yeah. It was not the pioneer, but it definitely was the one that stood out for a lot of people that did a lot of that.
You should totally play it Until Dawn. You should totally play it.
Yeah, Until
If
Dawn
that's-
is pretty
I
good.
know. Actually, Igmar let me borrow it,
there
but
you
I
go.
still haven't played it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's got it's the most like actual actors that I've recognized in any game. It's got like actual like TV movie actors in it, and I was like, oh shit. And then when I checked it out, I was like, oh fuck, this is good. This is really good.
Okay.
Well acted, well designed, and really fucking gruesome. There's some gruesome shit in that.
It's so scary. It really is.
It
Sometimes.
is. The what is it with the? No, I don't want to give it away.
No,
I was
okay.
I was gonna
No,
I was gonna ask
sorry.
about the
Never mind.
never mind. But before we get into Overwatch,
Oh, yeah, that game.
um,
Fuck that game.
it is an amazing. We
Continue.
say okay. We shouldn't even really talk about it because there's everyone's sucking its dick right now. It doesn't need more dick sucking. It's an
I'm
amazing
not doing
game.
that. Fuck that game. I hate that game.
I love that game. You can give me everything forever, Overwatch.
I hate that game so much.
But did you guys hear about, at the very least, or maybe play Undertale? That was something that I finished, that I started last year-ish.
I heard about it, but I never played
No?
it.
Okay. That's something that, I don't know, it's not on consoles, unfortunately, but it's such a simple game that you can get it on basically any computer, as long as you have Steam. It's such a fucking good game. And that's
That's
also...
the RPG one, right?
Yeah, it's based. It's based off of classic RPGs,
Yeah.
but it is so well designed, so well crafted, and it's so good. If you're not gonna play it, you should at least watch like a playthrough of it.
Okay.
Because it is it's got a great story. It's really fucking funny. There's so much heart put in this game, so that's one that I'd put up like that I've played recently. That's like really fucking good.
Okay.
Other than like Overwatch. Because fucking Overwatch. It's so good. So other than Overwatch, are there anything else that you played?
What am I doing?
Doom.
I played Doom. Doom
Okay.
was great.
Yeah?
That's a great single player game, and it's really fun. That, Overwatch, Uncharted, Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah.
I love that game.
My
so
roommate's
much.
going to get it when he gets back. That's what he told me, but I'll try it when he gets it.
That's a really good fucking game.
Yeah.
It's a really hard game.
Have you played any of the previous ones?
I have.
Okay. Have
yeah.
you played any Dark Souls games?
Nope. I should.
I mean,
but haven't.
they're very difficult. I'll tell you that
Really,
much.
really?
They are very, very tough. And it hasn't really changed difficulty from the beginning, from like the first one to the new one. They haven't really changed any of that. So it's not like going to the first one is going to make it any easier.
Yeah.
Because they're all fucking hard.
But it's great. It's great because playing it, you get a sense of like accomplishment whenever you beat it, or like whenever you beat
When you get to a
boss.
certain part.
When
Yeah.
you get to a certain part, it's just like, holy shit, I did that. Fuck. Like, damn it. And then
You crap your pants.
like,
You're like, I've been holding it in.
oh my god, yes. You walk 2 steps, dead. That's what literally happens.
Yeah.
It's a
If
great.
you're
It's
not,
a really great game.
If you're not paying attention, you die real quick. It's a very tough game.
It's a really tough game.
No, I forgot that came out this year.
Yeah.
The only other game that I really actually played was Battleborn. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or played that at all.
You mean Overwatch?
Oh, I hate that people get that confused with Overwatch because they're very different. The only similarity is that they're cartoony and first-person shooter. However, Overwatch is very much
Far superior.
far superior, in my opinion. But it's because Overwatch was a much more simple game. It was just multiplayer, very simple character design, whereas Battleborn is basically just Borderlands reskinned and made into a MOBA. If you've ever played Borderlands or seen anything of it, it's a very wild game. There's a lot of colors everywhere. There's a lot of like wacky characters, a lot of like core style. Like it's not edgy, but it would be what you think like, oh, it's trying to be edgy in a sense. It's still fun, still funny, but that's kind of what it feels like.
Okay.
And so it's by the same developers, and it looks exactly like Borderlands. And that, I feel like, is kind of a detriment to it. I played the beta for a little bit, and while cool ideas, because it basically takes what League of Legends and Smite and all those MOBAs are doing,
Yep.
puts it into a first-person shell, makes it a $60 game purchase, and kind of gets people into that space. It unfortunately is like every time you play, it's like fireworks are going off right in your fucking face. You shoot like a bunch of bullets, and there's just particle effects everywhere. Guys explode into thousands of different lights, and you've got other people. You've got 5 people on their team, 5 people on your team, all doing that at the same fucking time. So you can't tell what the fuck is going on. Seriously,
So it's to the point where it's like too much.
it's too much. There's too many colors, and there's too many things happening on screen that you're just like,
I don't have a seizure right now.
yeah, seriously, it's insane.
Oh.
But it does a lot of interesting things mechanically that I'm like, cool. It's just unfortunate that it looks like a fucking child took a bunch of paints and was just onto a canvas and was just spreading them around.
Ew.
Yeah, gross. But yeah, that's,
I mean,
I don't know. I enjoyed it for a little bit, but it's not. It's too much. That's another one that gave me a headache.
yeah, I can't.
Did you ever even try the Borderlands?
Oh yeah, I played Borderlands 1 and 2.
Okay.
I played those, but I thought Battleborn was going to be cool, but then
Yeah.
I guess it's because of where I.
Maybe was it because of the fact that it was basically a MOBA?
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
not? You've never played
I've-
any other MOBAs, have you?
No, I've never
Okay.
played a MOBA before.
Yeah. So
I tried Smite. It was okay. I
Yeah.
liked it, but I didn't know my thing.
that also came out on PS4
PS4, yeah.
and Xbox One this year. Or no, not Xbox Ones. PS4 this
Yeah,
year.
PS4, yeah.
So, I mean, that counts. That
I
counts as a
tr-
game that you tried this year.
I tried it, and it was all right.
Yeah.
I played as Zeus. No, Thor a lot.
Thor. Yeah. Because he's one of
You
the
guys
free
know what
heroes.
I'm talking about, I guess.
I mean, if they don't know, there'll be pictures up here that they can check out.
Okay.
Fuck. God damn. Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna look at you.
Don't do it.
I want to look at. Well, I can't look at Daniel Igmar.
No.
I'm just gonna keep bringing that up.
Yeah.
They're just not here.
No, they're not here. But you know what? It's
Why
okay.
aren't they here?
So let's get into that.
Okay. All right.
So Daniel has work.
Okay,
Unfortunate, but it's something that you kind of need to do if you want money. So I was like, okay, totally cool. Daniel not here. Because Igmar wanted to talk about video games, or at least have it be a video game themed podcast. He told Nelson, you don't have to show up because you don't play video games. And I thought, you know what, that's for the best, I think. He would have just been sitting there, and then this is what he would do. He'd be back
Yeah.
like this, and then he'd lean in and be like, so I was walking around with Clay the other day, and just something non sequitur that doesn't even matter. And then we'd all laugh because he's a funny man. Oh, no. It broke the pencil. So that's what he would do. And I was like, you know what? If he's not there, I totally get it. That's fine.
No.
However, when Igmar said just earlier before we started, oh, hey, I'm not going to show up, that's when I was like, dang it. I was actually kind of counting on you just in case to be our fourth, because even though all he played was Uncharted, that's still fine. He can at least talk about video games.
I mean,
Unlike-
me.
Yeah. So it's just like, Igmar, I love you, but I hate you. And then we thought we were going to have...
He's never gonna ask me to host ever again.
no, you're
Since it
fine.
was up,
You're
so.
fine. Yours, Danny's, and my first time hosting was exactly the same. Terrible.
Terrible.
Absolutely terrible. So it's okay.
Terrible.
So, and then the reason why we don't have another fourth, we thought we were going to have Daniel's, Travis. We thought we were going to have Travis on here, Daniel's cousin. But I tried to,
quickly
contact. We quickly realized that Daniel probably didn't follow up and say, "Oh, here's where it's going to be. Here's the time." He was. He just asked him like, "I bet you anything, Daniel, if you're watching, and you probably are. You just asked him, hey, do you want to go?' And he's like, yes." And then you never followed up.
It's a bunch of miscommunication on both.
Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna blame our ends. We didn't follow up on it.
That's
so,
true.
You know.
And you at least tried to find somebody. I don't know if you know.
I mean, I could call him right now. Let me see. Am I getting?
Oh, yeah, we're going to just get somebody right now?
I can, if they want to. I can totally try. Where are we at?
Like 46 minutes in.
46 minutes in. It
I
might
mean, we
be-
could end it here. Because
Okay.
I mean, that kind of works.
Yeah.
It'll be a shorter one
be
for
a
those
shorter
people who don't want to,
Who don't want
longer
to watch
one.
it? Who don't want to watch this shit?
Yeah, nobody wants to watch this shit.
Kayleen. Wow.
Ooh.
That's awkward.
So thank you guys for watching and
end it
listening.
right there.
Oh, one thing I want to leave you guys on, as a Wrath of Doom
Okay.
kind of thing, is something not related to video games, but it is something that I watched today that is kind of hinky and needs more research done. But it is that it seems like Google was making it so search for Hillary Clinton, anything related to her, came up positive rather than negative. So,
Oh, really?
so it was if you type in, because you know the autocorrect, it'll just autofill whatever it thinks you're going to write. So in Google, if you wrote Hillary Clinton IND, it would autocorrect in Google to India or Indiana and like places, not anything related to her possible indictment by the FBI for possible crimes that she might have committed.
Let's put that to the test. I will.
Do you wanna do it right now?
I will legit do it right now.
And then if you went to Bing or Yahoo and wrote Hillary Clinton IND, it would put indictment as the first one. And they checked it against other stuff like I'm trying to think of other ones, but yeah, it was it's kind of hinky that it would do that. And then they checked, are people actually searching on Google Hillary Clinton, Indiana, and India? And then they checked it against because they have the analytics now. You can see what people have searched.
Yeah.
And so it'll put the bar graph.
Yeah.
And so India and Indiana and all those other stuff, nothing. But indictment on Google through the fucking roof.
And yeah, just to prove your point, all the
corrects?
all the autocorrects are just Indiana, India, Indiana campaign, Indiana polls, independent writers.
Exactly.
That's really weird. That
Yeah.
really is sketchy.
And so the video that I saw this on, I'll link it, was also talking about the links that Hillary Clinton has to Google. And so there's I'll put up the graph. Okay. I'm not sure exactly, but she does have links to Google employees and former Google employees that could potentially make this happen. Maybe not directly by her.
Okay.
Maybe it was just something that they wanted to do to help her campaign. She might have had nothing to do with it, or she might have had everything to do with it. It's just speculation, but it is really kind of fucked up. But a little sign of hope in that is that I love that Bernie Sanders is still campaigning. He doesn't have the nomination, but he's still campaigning, and I fucking love it. And I think what he's going to do, from what I've seen,
You got to give it to the old guy.
you got to give it to him.
gotta
He's
give
doing
it
a
to
great
him.
job.
Seriously.
But one thing that I thought was really interesting is that he's it seems like from his campaigning continually, he's kind of pushing for that what am I thinking of? He's trying to be her running mate, her
okay.
you know what I mean? What
Her vice president.
yeah, there you go.
It
seems like he's trying to be like, hey, Hillary, I'm going to keep running because I'm going to show you if you don't make me your vice president, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get the people who would have voted for me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Boom. And that way he could still get into the White House.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That's fucking smart as fuck. This
And
dude, I am so sad now that he's not the nominee.
And if anything happens to Hillary, like any scandals or anything, he's
Boom,
next in
he's
line.
right there. And I would
That's really smart.
I would
That's
totally
really like
so
ooh.
if he becomes her vice president,
Yeah.
I mean, I was already going to vote for Hillary, but I'm like, now I'm much more confident in that presidency
Yeah.
if she becomes elected with him as vice president.
Just kidding. Trump wins. Oh my God.
And that's the show. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you
listening.
guys for watching.
Yeah.
This is weird.
This is a weird one. It's probably really awkward, and you're probably going to be like, I don't know.
It's really cringy.
Cringy.
That's the word.
Yeah, there you go.
So-
but you know what? We don't fucking care because we got to do it, and I like doing it. I don't know if you guys. I
was
enjoy
cool.
it, and I'm glad you
I
guys are
enjoyed
here.
it.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
So yeah, just like, subscribe, check out all of our podcast services, rate us on there. All of our socials will be there. Yeah. We filmed something the other night that hopefully will be out. I can't wait. It's so good.
So weird.
Igmar's probably going to be
so
like, we're going to sit on it for a little bit. But I want to put it out so bad. It's so fucking weird.
Just put it out. Just
I
put it
really
out.
wanna put
Just
it out.
secretly be like, tell them, no, we're
I'll let you guys a little secret if you make it this far in the podcast. It has to do with me.